Hello, hello, category kings and queens. Hey, how you doing? Ryan J here. All right, all right. Man, what an awesome day, huh? What an awesome day. I had to rearrange my notes here. There was so much value given today that it was pretty excellent, if you ask me. Pretty excellent. Matter of fact, I took like 3 pages of notes, and so I consolidated like the big stuff that I think is big for me and my takeaways. And hopefully this isn't a 45-minute long live video. I will try and be considerate of your time and my time because I got stuff to do, man. I got stuff to do. All right, so man, JJ Virgin was excellent, and Damon John, man, rock star, the People's Shark, so humble and so full of gratitude and just like a giving type guy, you know. He gets it. Okay, so some of my takeaways are a little bit different than your takeaways. Like I nitpick things and I pick things out that may like go by the regular viewer. So like at the first part of today's live, there was a little bit of a stumbling. Pedro couldn't find the right slide or something like that. But he did drop gold during that time. And where was it? Oh, I like this. I wrote this down. You don't need to be perfect to be effective. He said that. Like he's doing his thing, trying to find the slide. He's like, there was some technical difficulty. Okay, fine, you know, whatever. For most people, that would be like oh my gosh, a stumbling block. But he handled it in stride, pure stride, and oh my gosh, pure stride, and brought value with you don't need to be perfect to be effective. Psh, wrote that down. That was cool. Another thing that I notice, and one of my takeaways in participating in a challenge like this, is like the behind the scenes stuff, the mechanics of how it all works, the true mechanics of organizing and putting together a challenge of this magnitude. Because there's like 10,000 people in this group or something like that. Okay, way to go. That's awesome. Well, here's the mechanics of it. So like the use of Telegram, all right? I've been using Telegram for about a year, so it's nothing new to me, but I did not know that you could use that app and that messaging system to like start a whole group. So that's cool. Now I know. That's awesome. That's one of my takeaways. All right. The whole organization of the cleanliness of the tabs in the group, like where the documents are, what are the rules, what are the regulations, where do we post this, where do we find this, where are the frequently asked questions, the organizations of the tabs, like that's stuff I pay attention to. So it gives me ideas of like what a real well-run oiled machine of a challenge looks like. Well, here's an example with the use of Telegram, the use of email. I think I even get texts. Yeah, I get texts. And then the organization and the cleanliness of the page. So that's the behind the scenes stuff. Now, he uses StreamYard as well. Now, before this challenge, like literally 3 days before this challenge, I've been monkeying around with SteamYard myself. Now, I haven't 100% figured it out, and honestly, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm pushing buttons and I'm gonna make it work. All right, so SteamYard. So taking the real mechanics of how a group works and implementing it into when we do our own challenges, implementing the same mechanics into your challenge and my challenge. So that's one of my takeaways. Man, I think this was JJ Virgin that said this: leaders build leaders. Okay, yes, that is our job. And that, I really like that. That was a writer downer for me. Leaders build leaders. Here's another thing and a trend I have noticed with all the mentors that I pay attention to. My mentors are different than yours, I'm sure. I'm sure there are online personalities and YouTubers and Instagram profiles and, people that you follow to get your information from. All right. The trend is like, you think things have happened in 6 months. But when they do tell their story of, here I was, now I'm here, and here's how it happened. All right, that's another takeaway. I was here, now I'm here, and here's how it happened. Generally, it didn't happen in 6 months like we think it does. There's years and years and years and years and years of preparation and books and failing and stumbling and making mistakes and figuring it out, and just the hardcore perseverance of just going for it. All right. So there's that type of, it's consistent with everybody that I follow, that there's hard work to be done before the overnight success is created. Except for Pedro. He's a one-off. He did his in 2 years. But no, even for Pedro, like, there is a backstory of things that he has done that lead him to where he is now. Like his presence, and when he does lives and gets excited and you think he's yelling and there's all this excitement, that is direct, man. If that is not, like, if he was in a church preaching, that is exactly how it is. And that comes off real well when doing a live. So, everybody's backstory and the nuggets that you pull and the experience that you pull, actually, when you put it all up in a blender, that's what you're going to get, So everything you do, you can look at it as, am I spinning my wheels and wasting my time here? No, you're developing a skill that's gonna serve you in the future. It's part of your story. So that's a trend I have seen. Here's a good one. The easiest thing to sell is the truth. This came from the People's Shark. The easiest thing to sell is the truth. Man, ain't that the truth? I think I have this. Now that's in a sales type situation. The easiest thing to sell is the truth. Well, I have these conversations with my daughter. Like, all right, don't lie, because if you lie, then you have to remember the lie, and then you have to cover up the lie, and you might forget that you told a lie, and then you have to tell this other lie. And that's a relationship with my daughter. So if it's applicable to that, why would it not be applicable in the sales arena? Be genuine with your customer, provide the most service and value, and provide the best thing or the customer's service, and don't lie. People see through that. Definitely. Have you ever encountered like a salesman or woman, let's just say insurance, that might have skipped the whole training program that the company recommends, and they kind of seem a little off, and you don't want to really do business with him? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You know, be transparent, be honest in pretty much everything you do in life. Let's call that a golden rule. I'm sure there's a golden rule for that. And it'll serve you well. I like that. The easiest thing to sell is the truth. No overnight successes. And here's another takeaway that I had. I think maybe both JJ and Damon talked on this, and that's the scarcity mindset. I think both of them talked on it. Or, I don't know, somewhere, shape or form, I got the message of the scarcity mindset. And isn't that prevalent? It is so prevalent. Like, I got my little thing over here and I am now guarding it. I think it's actually just human nature to have a scarcity mindset. Like, protect the thing that's valuable. Well, I'm no geologist and I'm no like watch builder guy, but I would be willing to bet that there's enough raw resources on this earth to make every single one of us on the planet one of those super huge chunky $15,000 or $20,000 or $50,000 gold Rolexes. I really believe that there's enough resources in the world to do that, to get that accomplished. So everybody can have a gold Rolex. There is enough to go around. Absolutely enough to go around. It's how bad do you want it? And are you going to hustle to go get it? You know, I listen to a lot of Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone, love him, hate him, indifferent, but I like his mindset when it comes to money. He's all about his money. And he's said that the money's out there. You just need to go get it. Like every morning he wakes up and is like, all right, who's got my money? Who's got my money? I got to go sell something to go get my money. You know, that's the mindset of Uncle G. You know, so the scarcity mindset, once you recognize that it's prevalent and that you may be fighting with the scarcity mindset, man, do some affirmations, have some gratitude, or I don't know what you got to do to flip the switch in your mind that there is enough to go around. So the scarcity mindset, those are my takeaways. That's what I got for you. I have 2 more lives to do. Got to go live on IG, and then got to go live on my main page. You know, I split it up. I gave this live like the deep down specifics. My other 2 lives, I'm gonna have to, you know, just tweak them a little bit because it's a different audience. You guys understand, and I appreciate you. Till next time, which is actually tomorrow. Looking forward to day 4. Have an epic evening, and you know, I can't wait to see your live. All right.